Prince of Persia. You know Prince of Persia from the movie Sands of Time, most likely. And lately we've seen a Prince of Persia game, another one called Forgotten Sands. But what a lot of you don't know is it started out years and years ago. Of course, there's the original Prince of Persia that was like 15, 18 years ago. But the greatest Prince of Persia was the Prince of Persia Trilogy. Sands of Time, Warrior Within, and Two Thrones. Now, thankfully, they're originally PlayStation 2 games. I used to play them back when PlayStation 2 was huge. And thankfully, PlayStation has been kind enough to bring them back to us in the form of arcade games, Prince of Persia HD. What the company has gone back and done is not change the look of it, but brought up the quality of it and added some material, trophies, and actual some cutscenes and some gameplay to these wonderful games. Prince of Persia Sands of Time is still the single greatest Prince of Persia game out there. Storyline is wonderful, interesting movie-style storyline, not the actual movie that they released. That is not the storyline. This was the storyline. This was Farah. This was the prince. This was the true what they should have made the movie of. And now, this generation has a chance to play this game. It's a fun platformer. A lot of jumping puzzles. Try to figure out how to make it through a room. If you're not doing that, you're fighting off waves and waves of guys. It's constant action, constantly keeping you going, adrenaline pumping, fun. And since it's Sands of Time, the reason is you get to use a dagger, and if you make a mistake, use that to rewind time, and the dagger ends up coming useful for more things as you're playing. You can stab one of the guys and kind of freeze him for a second while you beat him. Some of the harder guys, you can use it for that, and other various things as you go. The Prince of Persia Sands of Time is probably one of the best PS2 games out there, and it's great that they brought it to us on the PS3, downloadable $15 on PlayStation, and you'll play it over and over again, and the new graphics are really excellent. Great quality. The new cutscenes add a lot more to the storyline that wasn't there. Unfortunately, to me, one of the problems was they gave away something too fast. Like who exactly is a bad guy, they made it too obvious with it. But still, it adds an interesting depth to the story even further. Plus, the new areas to play are a lot of fun and add a little bit more challenge that wasn't there originally. I know I was sitting there, I've played it so many times, I've memorized, I was sitting there playing it, beginning, and all of a sudden there was this new huge section where I was fighting a bunch of guys that you didn't before. And it really kind of freaked me out at first. I was like, ah! Great game series, honestly. Warrior Within was a little bit weak, but Two Thrones makes up for it, adds a lot of variety, and in fact you get to play as the prince and then his alter ego. Does a lot more fun. This main boss Sands of Time. Great game, worth the playthrough to the ending, just the ending alone, and how the whole story is told to you and everything is really, really excellent. Download it now on your PlayStation.